Hey, everybody.
Hello.
It's Wednesday. Welcome back to Ladies in Lyrics. It is us, Diana and Devanya, the ladies of Ladies in Lyrics, and we are excited to be back here tonight with you. Today is October 11th. I think this is the second Wednesday of the month. I'm trying to share our video, everybody. Hold on one second. I need to share because I need people to know. Well, no, can't do it. Hold on one second. There we are. Diane, I'm sharing our show. Make sure you share. If you're on here with us live, well, I don't know why I'm on Ladies and Lyrics page. Hold on one second, y'all, because I can't function unless, people will be looking for, want to get on, and they get on through my page and all that. So I need to make sure I share it. Okay, bam, there it is. Share the show. Hey, I'm back, y'all. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Hope you all had a great week so far. It is hump day, as they call it. So we're getting over the hump, middle of the week, getting ready for the last part of the week. If you are on, I see some of y'all on here. If you are on, go ahead and say hi to us, ladies, so we know that you're here. Hey, happy Wednesday, Elijah. Who else is on here? I've been saying this every week for the past few weeks because I know that there are some viewers on here on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and you are watching us, please say hi. We want to know that you're out there. We love, love, love recognizing our viewers. And I want to thank Elijah and Mo for being here on time. And every week for the past, shoot, I don't even know, but being every week. Faithful viewers, thank y'all so much for joining us. Look, we have a great show tonight. This month, we are talking about friends and friendship and everything friends. And last week was pretty good. Diane, what you see last week was good?
I thought last week was very good. I thought it was very good.
It was a
Very
great
interesting
conversation.
conversation. Yes. We had a lot of people
Yes, and
chiming in.
last week's song was Best Friend by Brandy. So we talked about that and best friends. But tonight we're going to talk about something, I mean, friendship, but a new song, of course. So before we get in there, every night, every Wednesday, I have to check in with my co host, check in with y'all. How are you all doing? But Diane, why they trying to telling us how they doing today? How are you tonight?
I am doing wonderful. I'm doing well. Yes, I'm doing good. I'm here Wednesday, pumped up. Come on through, everybody.
Look, I
Yes.
took a little nap this afternoon, so I feel a little better. Got like a 30-minute power nap in. So I'm feeling good. I'm excited and ready to get going. So, Diane, are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
ready for some good music? Real talk with us dope women?
That part. Yes, I am. I just love that intro. Yes. Yes. With the dope women. That's us. But
That's
y'all
what's
know what? I wanted to wait till a few more people come on so we can talk about this cash. Just want to let y'all know what we doing here on Ladies and Lyrics. Yep, y'all seen that money? See, this time it is not monopoly money. See, when people show you the real money, when they show you the cash, let y'all know that we ain't playing over here. See, you see that? Trying to give it to y'all. Come on through. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk. Elijah, did you get your friends and your friends, and Mo? Come on, y'all. We're gonna give y'all a little time.
Now I know last week Mo had a friend on.
She
So
did.
if you're on here and you're a friend of somebody, can you go on here and say, hey, Elijah invited me, Mo invited me, if you're a friend of a friend, because Diane has something special going on. And I think we're gonna do something different and fun tonight
Yes,
too.
and if
So
the YouTube viewers, we need for you guys to chime in and say, "Hey, how you doing?" If you bring a friend, we want. I would like to give you all some lunch money. If y'all here in North Carolina, you can't spend all the money by yourself. Give me a call. I'll meet you at the restaurant. I'm just saying, give you a little company. But come on, guys, come on through.
look,
Come
has
on
any
through.
Diane, have you seen on the news? And I don't really watch the news. But somehow today my TV was on. Did anybody else that's on here have y'all seen the pictures of the war that's going on in Israel and the things that's in next, and they're cutting off kids' heads, raping women, just taking people out of their homes. It's people on there like from United States talk about how the last time they saw their people, they were like in, with all these other people. They don't know where they are. It is crazy. To me, that type of stuff is scary because it feels like so close. This was a surprise attack. You just don't know when crazy people are going to do something. But it's really, really sad to see some of that stuff that I saw, the kids crying and people trying to hang on to their families. It is crazy. So there's another war going on out here. But for what I don't even know. What is the reason? I don't really get war. I just don't.
Me neither. Like, what is the purpose? And then having the war, but what are you getting out of it and all the lives that's being lost, especially anybody? I'm not going to say especially, but anybody, and you are assassinating or torturing, you cutting their heads off. I can't even imagine. I don't even want to see that. It is it is
Yeah, it's
terrible,
crazy.
and we're not exempt from that. If that was to happen here, it's scary.
Yeah, it is scary. It is scary. So I don't know if anybody else has seen that on the news, but that is the big thing that's happening now. That I keep seeing popping up about this war that's going on in Israel. And I'm just like, are they going to be sending the troops over there again? Like, let's go fight somebody else's war and sending our people. I remember my son joined the Marines. That was the thing I was really scared of. I think it was the Iraq war that was going on when he was in there. But that's, for your family members, sending these people over here to fight somebody else's war is just crazy to me. But anyway, so something a little more light we'll get into. Diane and I are, well, I guess maybe it's not as light, but y'all, did you notice? Did you check out the pink? Nobody said anything about our pink. So we are wearing our pink tonight and our shirts in recognition of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we talked about it a little bit last week. Hey, Bria, welcome back to the
Hi,
show. Good to see
Frida.
you. A little bit about it last week, and about breast cancer and awareness. And I talked a little bit about my aunt, who's a breast cancer survivor. But we said this last week: women, girls, especially if you're over 40, and if you have a history of breast cancer in your family, make sure you are getting your mammograms. Okay, it is so important. Early detection could be the difference between life and death.
Absolutely. You're 100% right. Well, you
So
know what?
I want to do something different tonight. So, look, we're going to see how this goes. This is a surprise. I have a surprise for y'all. Tonight, we're going to do something different that I wanted Diane and I to do during Chick Chat. So, I hope you're listening, got your TV or your phone up loud, because we're going to do something different called Name That Song.
So, yes.
Name that song. So, how we're gonna play it? I know y'all like, here she goes with something new. This is how we're gonna do. I'm going to play a little bit of an instrumental from a song. If you know the name of the song, then you're gonna drop it in the chat. Now, whoever gets their answer in first is going to be the winner. And yes, there is a prize. I know y'all was like, what we get out of this? Like, we get, yes, not a lot, but it's enough to buy you, ooh, maybe not. I was going to say a cup of coffee, but how much is a cup of coffee?
That's at Starbucks. They can get some potato
Maybe,
chips or some,
maybe a cup of coffee from, not maybe from Starbucks, but maybe from Dunkin' Donuts. So I'm gonna give y'all $5. $5. Hope you got a cash app or something like that. You
see
get
that?
$5 for
See
naming
them?
this song. So get ready.
See them fives? We got some cash over here at
Okay.
Ladies and Lyrics.
Name that song. Are we ready? Here we go. It's only gonna be a little bit. First answer in the chat wins. Okay. guesses about the song. Could y'all hear it, Diane? Everybody heard it?
Yes.
Okay, everybody heard it. What
I'm
is the
sorry, letting
song?
them know they can win $5.
Name that song. I'm gonna give y'all a minute because I know. I know it's supposed to be
You
quick.
gotta listen. You
It's
gotta
supposed to be quick.
listen.
Some people, let me see who. Okay, hey Nicole. I want to say
Hey,
hi to Nicole while I'm waiting for
Nicole.
y'all to drop the chat. Bria just celebrated her birthday. Yes. Oh, happy
Happy
birthday, Bria.
birthday, Brit.
Happy
Happy birthday.
birthday.
Come
Thank
win
you
this
for
money.
joining us. Hey.
Hey, Real.
Who else? Morgan. Mo. That's what's that? Thanks, girl. Oh, she said thanks. Uh-oh. Wait. Uh-oh. We have
I'm
a
coming
winner.
up.
We have a
I'm
winner.
coming up.
No. Yeah.
He said I'm coming up.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That was too
No,
quick. Oh, that was too quick. Oh,
I'm
okay.
coming
Wait.
up.
You're right. You're right. Close. Uh,
No, that's
oh,
you're
that's
not
not right.
right.
You're right. You're
We ain't even
right.
gonna tell you if you're closer, it's wrong or on time
You know
or
what? You know what? Next time I'm not going to say that. You right, Diane. That's not it, though. That's not it.
mm-mm.
Okay, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds to put it in the chat.
Singing song.
Sing a song.
No, let me listen. I see some people that's watching. You guys, you
Look, I'm
guys
dancing
are
to it right here.
missing out on some money. These times we are living in some pressing times. It might not go far, but you can get something with $5. Look, you see that? Okay, I'm just saying.
All right. Look, we try. Look, Nicole doesn't know. Mo said it was too quick. All right. Who? Any more guesses? I'm not playing. Nope, I'm not playing again. So I know somebody gonna say play it
No,
again.
we're gonna let this
Not
add
playing
up.
again. So here's the good thing. Here's what's going to happen. If nobody guesses the song, if nobody guesses, all righty, okay, all right. But
Who's
if
that?
nobody guesses the song, that's Eula. It's "I'm Coming Out" by Diana Ross.
We
Yes.
got a winner. You win the $5. You win the money.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
you
play
win
a
the
little bit more.
$5.
I'm gonna play a little bit more of the instrumental. See if y'all. Yes. Yes. All right, Eula. That's what I'm
Yes.
talking about. Represent. You get $5. We will connect after the show. So, Barbie, Nikki, nope. Good guess. But we got a winner already, and then a large prize you get with that $5. You can at least get a
Okay.
large. Yes. Thank you. The song was "I'm Coming Out" by
Yes.
Diana Ross. Okay.
Yes.
Good job. But sorry, Tiger, you were close. You one word off. You almost had it. I'm coming up. See, and it is kind of an old song, so but anyway, good
I'm
job.
coming out. Yep.
Now, I'm thinking about making that part of our chit chat. Diane and I are like in the back. We're trying to think about it. Like we want to do this thing every week. If we want to do it once a month, chime in and let us know what you think. But it's going to be that quick, and it's going to be instrumental. It will not be any words, and we're thinking about making it a part of the show. We're going to make it a part of the show. We just haven't decided if we want to do it monthly or if we want to do this something like every week. What do y'all think? Just put it in the chat real quick before we move on to our real song for the night, because this is a show about music. Okay.
Yes. And thanks everybody that participated. And if we didn't have a winner tonight, we was gonna carry the $5 over to the next time.
Thank you,
So,
Diane. Yeah.
yes, stay tuned. I got this money. Yes.
I like it. Bring it back. And this or that too. We definitely doing this or that is the fourth Wednesday.
Yes.
Ma, what do you think? You like it? You want it every show? You want to do a little tidbit every show? I know you're a regular, so I appreciate your comment and those who try to guess the song. We appreciate that.
Yes.
All right.
Before we go on, I just want to tell y'all, yep, I got this money in my hand because I'm about money. We about money on this show. And we love you guys so much. We want to give some of it away. But we need your help in giving it away. So we asking everybody, this month is about friends. Bring a friend. We're going to give you some time. Get in touch with your friends on Facebook. YouTube. Share this love because we are trying to give y'all some of this money. And this here is going to get you more than just some large fries. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, you can share this money. It's $35. So let's see how many people could share the show and not really share the show, but the friends. You invite your friends to come on. So whoever have the most friends at the end of the month win $35. I got all this money right here. You see? Oh, wait a minute. Could you see the money? Could y'all see the money? See
We
this money?
do. We
Okay,
see it.
good. Because we trying to give it away. This is what $35 look like this. But I'm gonna break it down. You see that right there? That's $35, right? That's 20, 10, and 5. While I'm talking, get your friends, tell them to come on. Don't be selfish. Share this love. $35. And if you are in the Raleigh area, if you're in the Raleigh area, you don't have nobody to go to lunch with, call me. I'll work from home. I'll be more than glad to
I love
go.
that. I
Okay.
love that. Okay.
So I just
Okay.
wanted to say that. So let's get some friends on. You see this money? I'm
Bring
serious.
a friend, and that's
Bring
just
your
for this
friend.
month because this month's
Yeah.
songs are about
Right.
our songs about friendship. I really loved our conversation last week, and guess what?
Yeah.
We got a new song this
We
week,
got a new song.
all about friends and friendship. So let's get into this next song for this week. So I have to go grab my glasses so I can't see, but I need to shout out Mo because this is actually a viewer's choice. And generally, we would do a viewer's choice the fourth Wednesday, but we wanted to mix it up because this is a rap song. Thank you so much for suggesting this song. Neither Diane nor I had ever heard it before. So it's brand new, and I like that. I like getting a chance to listen to some new music. So our song tonight is about by Kanye West. How many people have even heard this song, Real Friends by Kanye? Drop it in the chat. I have if you have. I had never. Just put I have if you've heard Real Friends by Kanye, because that's the song tonight. Look, I don't know if you're a Kanye West fan, but we all know he's very controversial. I know we've seen him in the news. He changed his name and everything. I don't even, is it Yeezy? I don't know. It's something like that.
He
But
like Diddy.
he always gonna be Kanye West to me. Kanye West is also, he was raised in Chicago. So he's from Chicago, even though he wasn't born here. He was born actually in Atlanta. Came here, was at 3 years old. His mom moved him here, and he was raised in Chicago. So let's see. Kanye West is a rapper. He is a producer. He is, I'm trying to find my other, a songwriter, and of course, a fashion designer. I've never worn anything he's designed, but people do. Okay. But anyway, he is one of the world's best selling artists with over 160 million records. He's won 24 Grammys and had 75 nominations. He is worth $400 million. Did you hear me? Kanye West is getting paid.
He worth how
He
much?
had 6 albums that were included on the Rolling Stones $400 million. Get that? He was on the 500 greatest albums of all time in 2020. In 2005, they named him one of the 100 most influential people in the world. That's a Time thing. Time does that all the time. Um, he's very controversial, and in 2020, he actually tried to run for president as an independent. I don't know if y'all knew that, but mother was very smart. She was a professor. If you live in Chicago, she taught at Chicago State University. This song that we are actually going to talk about tonight was on his seventh album. It was a promotional single. The name of the album was The Life of Pablo, and then it was released in 2016. So I don't know how much y'all knew about Kanye, but I did learn some more stuff about him. I knew a little bit, but I know that he's very controversial. That's the big thing. All right, so here we go. Ready for a little snippet of Real Friends by Kanye. Even for real friends, I guess
guess I get what I deserved on her. Word on the streets if they ain't heard from her. I guess I get what I deserved on her. Talk down on my name, throw dirt on.
Wanted to keep going, but had to cut
I
it short.
know. I don't know. I didn't see anybody that said they heard it before. So if you have not heard this song, go and listen to it after the show. It's actually a good song. I liked it. I liked
Yes.
it a lot. It was and when I looked it up, they were talking about he wrote this song with a lot of other people, several names on there, but he did write it. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if he really feels this. You know, he took that little verse, real friends, how many of us have them? And he changed the whole like beat of it. Like how many of us have them, right? Real friends. And some of the lyrics in here kind of jump into he's skeptical, about people and about real friendship in this song. So I'm gonna stop right there for a moment. I'm gonna let Diane jump in, and then I'm gonna. Why don't y'all pull the lyrics up too while we're talking about it? Diane, what did you think about "Real Friends" by Kanye?
I really liked the song a lot. I'm not going to say surprised, but I didn't know what to expect when I was looking at the lyrics. I like the beat. I like when he say how friends and he talk about friends, but it also, I feel like he's talking about himself in some aspect of the song. Like he say, many are jealous, real friends. It's not many of us. We smile at each other, but how many are honest? How could you trust? How many friends are trustworthy? How many are honest? They say you're your friends, but are they really your friends? Switch up the number. I can't be bothered. But when he talks about tell me, no, not tell me you want a ticket, the chorus, real friends, I guess I get what I deserve, don't I?
Um,
Words on the street is that they ain't heard from him. I guess I get what I deserve, don't I? So I don't know if he's talking about himself or if he's just talking about friends, period. And when he says I get what I deserve, so what is it? What you get out, you get back. How you
yeah.
treat people,
Mm-hmm.
you got to be careful how you treat people. You got to be
Yeah.
kind, loving. And sometimes you could be all of those things with friends and you get just the opposite. So with the song, I just feel like it's just saying, watch out, because
Yeah.
everybody
Mm-hmm.
is not your friend that say they're your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel sometimes I say people give you flowers, but the stem part is a dagger. So when they hug you with the flowers, they stab you in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that's a heavy analogy, but sometimes it's like that. And we know a lot of people, but how many friends do we really have? And he also talked about family. He said he don't like going to the family reunions. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna just leave it there for now.
Yeah, I agree with you with that chorus where he said, "I guess I get what I deserve, don't I?" He's like, "Hey," and word on the streets, I ain't heard from them. Like they haven't heard from me, so I'm getting back what
What I
they,
put out. Yep.
exactly what I'm putting out. And see, I saw a comment that kind of agreed, said the same thing. Most said, "I agree." I feel like he was talking about himself too, like saying he might not always be a real friend either. And he said, "I think it went both ways."
Yes,
So it's like he's saying, yeah, I'm talking about them, my friends, but what I'm getting is what I've been putting out. I haven't even been a real friend either. Say word on the
absolutely.
street, I can't heard from them, but I have something. But the thing is this, though, you know, I'm gonna tell you, I believe friendship is a karma garden. Oh yeah, that's
Mm,
good. I like that.
I
A
like that.
karma.
I never heard that before.
Yeah, me either. Do you want to expound on it a little bit, Bria? Tell us a little bit more about your karma garden. Um, I was having a thought. Yeah, I'm getting older. I lose them. But yes, I do believe he was saying that I'm getting what I give out. But the thing is this: if I was your real friend, just because I haven't heard from you, does that mean you don't hear from me? Like, if say Diane, you and I are friends. say if you haven't heard from me in a minute, would that be like, oh, I'm not Divine your friend anymore? I'm not gonna call her. She ain't call me. I'm gonna
No,
call her type of thing.
no, I think this is a little deeper than that.
Yeah,
You
it
know what I'm
does.
saying? The friendship might have been rocky. Some things might have happened. He didn't elaborate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know that we on the show every Wednesday, you know, but people don't know we talk offline, even if we haven't heard from one another for months. But when we on the phone, it's just like we talked yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, but some things might have happened with that friend. You know, they could have been, I'm checking on you, you never checking on me, whatever. Something might have transpired.
Right. It can, like, it's cumulative. Things have happened over time. And now
Right.
it's just like, oh, okay. So that goes back to what I was thinking, and it's down here in this part too. It says, Diane, you said something about change and number. It's so much in this song that I want to talk about, that I want to touch on. It said, tell me you want them tickets when it's game time, even to call your daughter on a FaceTime. Even when we was young, I used to make time. Now we be way too busy just to make time. So it made me think about people that grow apart. And when you grow apart in a friendship, like, do we recognize that? Because I think sometimes in friendships, we try to hang on to people that we probably really should let go.
I could
So
believe
that's
you too.
outgrowing. Now, not to say that, maybe outgrowing because we're not in contact, but there's a thing. Um, Maybe our friendship is not the same because we're not in contact, but I'm talking about outgrowing a person. Like, we're no longer aligned. You know what I mean? It's the same as like in a romantic relationship. You might not feel aligned, and you feel like, hey, let's go our separate ways. Does that still exist in friendships? That's for everybody. That's a question. Does
Yeah,
that still
yes.
exist?
Yes, I feel like that do exist. I feel like you have some friends and you outgrow them, but it's not a bad thing. It's that y'all could have been friends, I don't know, elementary school, 20 years. Even in time, it doesn't have anything to do with it. You're doing this thing and they're doing that thing. And it doesn't, y'all are just going different path. And it's okay. You know, some people are still in that same space, so they can't accept your growth. You
Mhm.
can't take everybody with you. Um, yeah, I think that it's okay. I don't think it's a bad thing. I have friends, and we were real good friends, and life just happened. And
Mhm.
we are no longer friends, but I know that if I called them, if I had their number, then we would just pick up from where we left off, and we were really good friends. I feel like some people come in your life for a reason, and once whatever they needed to do, they did it, and then they leave. Good close friends, you outgrow one another, and it's okay. It's not a bad thing. But the people that don't move and they're still in the same place, they want you to be there too. So
Mhm.
they don't know how to accept it because it becomes uncomfortable for them because you're not in their life like that anymore,
Yeah.
you know.
So how do you handle that? How do we handle when we grow apart? Do we still try to force that thing, or do we be like, that's
I
kind of
think it's
gradually? How do people handle? Let me read the comments before we jump in. True friendship
one
being a
before that. It's one before that one. Yeah.
we
There.
all have downfalls in some friendships, human nature. Okay. True friendship being a karma garden is what you put into it. It is what you should be getting out of it. If you're no longer getting anything out of what you're sowing, it's time to let it go. And that's okay too. So basically, what I'm putting in, if I'm not getting it back, then I should be like, okay, I'm going to walk away from that. That's what I'm getting. See, me and my best friends have grown together while apart. We recognize differences, boundaries. We remain honest, and we may be on different paths, but we are true. We've all grown, though none of them are stagnant. I
Then
like
that's
that.
good. That's
Yeah.
good.
I figured you were meant grown, Nicole. Thank you. I don't think anything in life should be forced. It is being for if it's being forced, time to let go. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then Diane said something too. Some and I had wrote this in my notes. You know, you always hear this. Some people in your life for a reason, some for a season, and some for a lifetime, right? Sometimes there's something that they're supposed to do. Sometimes it's just this is the season we're in. And then there are some people that are lifelong long people. You know, I saw this video. It was so straight. Every time last week I saw something on Facebook that I brought to the show, and this week I saw something about friendship. This man was like, "You do not lose friends." He said, "You don't lose friends." Basically, he was saying, if this person is your friend, they really mess with you for real, they are not going anywhere. They are real friends. And I was like, well, dog, I don't have too many of those then, because people have left me alone for real, for real. I was like, hey, you know, there's only so much chasing. It's just that I'm not gonna chase you. Like I kind of agree with him in a way. It's like if you mess with me and if you know me and you know my heart, there's certain things that you're gonna know about me, right? There's certain things that you're gonna know that I would or wouldn't do. That you know, I love this girl anyway. I know this about her, but I love her anyway. It's like accepting people with their flaws and all, right? Because none of us are perfect. But then when you start being judgmental and you're like, hey, I'm gonna leave her alone, then hey, that's cool too. You know, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's when people are not. I like what Nicole had said when she said her and her friends, they are growing in their own way, but they're still friends. They are growing. When I think about that, I think of plants, flowers in a pot, or trees in a forest. Different trees, they growing in their own different ways, but we are still together. So in the forest, you have different trees. They're growing, but they're still in the forest. It's not like the tree's gonna get up and go and relocate somewhere else. They are all still together, and they are still respecting one another. When they come together, they could. This is what I'm getting out of the comment. They could celebrate. They could celebrate. They could support. They support one another. I think that that is friendship. But when you have people that don't, they're still in the same space. They have not grown. Not that I'm knocking them for whatever reason, it's still, they just there. It's hard for them to see that you have moved in a different space in your life. So they don't know how to cheer you on, or they don't know how to support you, or yeah, they just don't know what to do, you know. So
Well,
I
I
hate to
believe
say
there are
so,
levels to friendships too. You know, I think there's levels to it as well.
like
So
an
let me ask this
audience.
question to levels, like, you
No, I
know,
know. I'm just saying, like an audience. So you got some people in the front, you got some people in the middle, you got some people in the back.
yeah, and maybe those people that were in the front moved to the back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's some in the
Because
front. Right,
they no
absolutely.
longer have that front row seat, but we're still friends. We just don't have that same type of friendship, and I
Hmm.
think that can happen. That happens too. So I mean, it's levels to friendship. So if that's being the case, because he's talking about, hey, maybe I'm getting in what I get out. This question is for everybody, the audience too. How do we maintain our friendships?
How do we maintain what?
Our friendships. How do we continue to nurture and maintain friendships with the people who we call friends? What does that look like? Just ask it. I might need to take some notes because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. What y'all got?
I think it's like a romantic relationship without the romance. You have to put the effort in, right? We got to pick
what
up the phone.
what does that look like?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Sometime we might have to pick up the phone. It all depends who the person is, right? You pick up the phone, you reach out. You got to continue the line of communication. Communication, to me, when it comes to relationships, is the key to everything. You pick up the phone, you might say, hey, let's go to lunch, or even what you doing. Oh, I got an event this week. Okay, so I'm gonna come out and support you. You might not be able to do the phone, but you might be able to support them when they have an event. It's different ways that you could show up to continue that friendship. So I think that you have to you have to be, like I said, you have to be able to be supportive and whatever that looks like. If it's yeah, picking up the phone, if it's saying let's go to the movies, if it's saying, yeah, hey, yeah. So I think friendship, to maintain a friendship, it's work, it's action, it's taking action steps, not just talking about it, but being about it. So yeah, because like you said this, Divania, how precious your time is. So if someone takes out the time to pick up the phone to call you, even someone told me this, even if you send someone a written hello and you
Mm-hmm.
might say a few things and you put it in the mailbox, they open up the mail and they have this. So it's the time that you take out with the people that you call your friend. My friends became my family. So yeah.
They they've changed the mailing is changed to text messages. Now that's text messages because I don't hardly anybody mail anything these days. But a text is still the same. It's still the same.
Yes and no. Yes and no. And I'm going to tell you why not. Just think about you getting a card from someone and they took out the time to write it, not typing. It's different. It's a different energy that you have when you are writing something out. And when you get that, I have a girlfriend that wrote me, and she lives in Houston, and she'll send me, I don't see her all the time, I don't talk to her all the time, but she wrote me this long thing to tell me what's going on with her and her family. But to take that time to do that, I think it makes a big difference than texting. I
I'm
think
gonna
texting is
disagree. I'm
different.
gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna
Okay.
disagree because of the times that we live in. We live in different times. So the times that we live in, people not writing letters. People are not only the times we live in, you have to think about people's personalities. Like your friend. She's a writer, clearly. She likes mailing things. She likes sending things off. That's her. But if I have a friend who I know is very busy, I'm not expecting her to send me no cards. But if I know she's very busy and she said, "Hey girl, just wanted to send you a quick text to say hi," that made my day. That still, it might have took her seconds, but it still took her some time to think of me and to reach out to me. So I think it's the same based upon the times we live in, based upon the individual person. I would feel that do I think cards are cool and it's nice to get them? Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with them. After so long, I might not have that card. So the text message, I'm just saying, it depends on what kind of card it is. I may or may not have it. It just depends. But I think the times that we live in now, especially our young people, nobody's writing letters to anybody. So we got to start to just appreciate. You know how I am about time.
Ye-
Appreciate whatever time somebody took to just take out of their time to recognize. It's a lot of comments coming in. So let
Well,
me
let's get to those comments and then we're going to jump back in. Somebody wrote a letter.
see.
Somebody
I
wrote a letter.
this one when you were talking about showing up for events. She said, Nicole said, I agree. We can't always show up for everything, but when it matters, we make a way. Adults understand life is life. And exactly. And I agree with you wholeheartedly. When it's something good, you're like, girl, I'm gonna be there. I have three core friends. I make sure I reach out to them every so often, send them a text and let them know I'm thinking of them. I hope they're doing well. It sounds weird, but as an adult, I've learned to schedule phone calls or just catch up. I
Mm,
mean, I like that though.
I
Like
like that. I don't, that
we
sounds
are
good.
busy. We're all busy, but I want them to know no matter what, our friendship is a priority. Yes, like you are important. Even if I see you a quick text, don't be like, ugh, why she texting me and didn't call me? Like, no. Let's see. It's important to know your friend and know where to place them in your life and how the friendship serves you. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying like there are levels to this thing. Social media helps. Look, I'm always on Instagram. On the every post, I'm responding to their stories to hype my girls up. And I know,
Okay.
see, and so you see what I think that's kind of what I'm saying. In this day and age that we're in, people are showing up in different ways. Let's see. You have to set boundaries for your friendship and respect your friends' boundaries too.
I agree.
100%, especially if you're in a relationship.
Yes.
Or
Listen, I'm going to tell all of y'all, if y'all want to, go ahead.
Nicole
Nicole.
said, yes, me and my closest friends have group text, and every once in a while we'll check in. I appreciate group text. Elijah Reed, this is the one. I agree 1000%. Is it to set, which one are you agreeing with? Is to set the boundaries? Let's see. And Bria said, Bria, I have to reach out to you. I learned, my friend, some friends need to call, some friends need to text, some friends need to meet up every so often. And that's what I'm saying. You got to know your audience to show
I
them you
agree.
care. Showing up for people varies depending on the person. I agree with that one. I agree with that 1,000 for real, for real. I done learned. Which part did you learn? That's what you all saying. And then true.
Listen, anybody on here, if y'all want to send me a card, I will send y'all my address. If you want to write something and say hello, I'm say how much I appreciate. I keep all my cards, my birthday cards and everything. I do. I guess because I'm old school.
Let's see. I notice I need all my friends to have immaculate self-esteem. And he said, I am not for the weak. I know that's right. Look, I'm not a friend that I need a lot, and I'm not gonna give. But I'm one of those friends, like I think it was Nicole. If you need me to show up, I'm gonna show up. I probably reach out here. Like you have to know me. That's what I mean. Like, you should know your friends. Oh, I am from Divine Button. If you call me and we gonna talk for hours, like we was just talking yesterday. Diane, you know, before we even did Ladies and Lyrics, we didn't talk every day or every week, but
We
we
did.
did get on the phone. It was like, hey, girl, what's up? Catch up. Still, I'm a low maintenance friend, and I need low maintenance friends. Period.
Okay.
Period. I'm low maintenance, and I need you to be low maintenance, or we're not gonna work out. Okay, let's see. Then it was, look, I love a good card too, Diane. I definitely keep them all. Oh, okay, yeah,
Okay. Yep.
okay,
Keep them
yeah.
all.
Me and Diane gonna be pen pals.
Absolutely. Because one thing, when you think about the cards, right? And it's not something, oh, you got to do all the time, but I'm just saying somebody drop a card, you can always go back to that card. Sometimes them texts, you just lost the text, you don't see the cards, but you could be straightening up. You run through the card, you be like, oh, I remember. That's just me. I love cards.
No, that's because words are powerful. That's powerful.
Absolutely.
Diane, you remember you were at my party before I left North Carolina. I asked for everybody to write me. Do you remember that?
You did.
I asked
Yes.
for everybody to write me a words of encouragement because words are powerful. Diane, I still have all of those cards. I
What
still
was
have
my
them.
word?
I don't remember Diane, but I have them because
Look,
I'll
what
pull it
was
out
my
every once
word,
in a while.
dear?
I'm gonna go find it and bring it to the show. But yes, I asked everybody to write me something like a scripture or something encouraging
Yeah.
because words are powerful. So stuff
Yes.
like that I do keep. Birthday I do keep. But there's some things that after a while, I'm like, where am I put all this stuff? I'm like, but a quick story. I took this lady. She used to be my boss, and she and me and some of the other ladies that worked under her. We took her out for her birthday, and just recently, I got a card. She's like 60 something. I just got a card from her in the mail that was like, thank you. You made my birthday very special. She sent the card. She mailed it to me. I still got the card. I thought that was sweet and thoughtful. But yeah, so I think she's on the same mindset as you, Diane. But she's like, I'm going to show my appreciation. She didn't buy me anything or anything, but she sent me this little note that let me know that she appreciated what I did for her birthday. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
words are they seeds. Words are seeds.
let's see. And then, hello, say that again, Miss Reed. I'm low maintenance and I require low maintenance friends as well. Absolutely. I do. That's 100% true, period. I'm a die-hard friend till you rub me the wrong way and bring out that Leo. But when I call you friend, it's from my heart. Yes.
Oh,
And then what her age got to do. I said that because I think older people feel like they are more prone to send something in the mail. That's why I said that. That's what her age has to do with it. Now I don't get anything from young folks. And I did like Morgan on here. Like I ain't get no card from her. No, I ain't got no card from no car for many young people. So that's why I said that. Thank you very much, Mr. Reed.
Yeah. If I get you a card and I put it in the mail, you better know it's special because I don't mail nothing.
So let
So
me ask this last question. Is it, before we move on, because we have to move on to our last part, are friendships necessary?
yes.
Question
Absolutely.
for everybody out there. How do y'all friend about friends? Do you need friends? Are they necessary? Let me know what
Yeah.
you think about that question. Just wondering.
Why
Okay.
they thinking
I might need my friends to be rich. Okay.
okay,
Yes. Yes. I see a yes
yes,
here. I see a
yes,
no here. I see a
yes,
no. Okay. I see a
yes.
yes and a no. Go ahead,
I
Diane,
think
while we wait for the other comments to
I
come in.
think friends are important. They people. So even if your friends are your family, we need friends. Yes.
Mhm. Okay. And then let's see. Yes, connection is human nature. Yes, 100%, 1000%. Strong female friendships are so important. Okay. I will say I agree. Let me tell you what I did. This is what
What
I
you do?
realized. I told y'all I'm low maintenance, which I really am. I said, I'm leaving everybody. Everybody, I'm moving to North Carolina. I don't need my family. I don't need anybody. I got this. Bam. So I moved. And I moved with a girl who I used to be friends with a while back. Anyway, it didn't work out because living, because we moved in together. That did not work out because she had expectations and it just was. I'm low maintenance, remember? And I think she wanted a high maintenance friend. I'm not that. So it didn't work out, but that's not the story. The point of the story is that when I came back home, I realized that I was missing out. I missed my family and I missed my friends. And it really gave me the opportunity to really appreciate the people in my life. So we do need those. We need people to do life with. We do. We need that connection. So I'm going to say yes, even if it is your family, even if your family is your friends, we do need that human connection.
Yeah.
And I realized, girl, you are not island. You need some folks, okay?
But
So
let me ask you this question: while you was here in the Carolinas, in the beautiful greenery Carolinas, did you meet some people? And I'm not even talking about me. Did you connect with people? Did you build friendships here?
I did. I mean, look, I'm still friends with you. I built friendship with people who I still talk to. Joy Sanya. I'm hoping Joy Sanya come on the show next week. From North Carolina, and even other people. I've said this before on this show. Southern hospitality is a thing. I mean, the girl that I used to work with, Angie. Angie had me. Angie probably not gonna see this show, but Angie was at my birthday. Angie invited me to her home for the holiday. I didn't have any family there. They invited me to their house for the holiday. Another co-worker, she was Indian, and I had some good Indian food for that. I think it was Thanksgiving. She invited me to her house for a holiday. People really embraced me, were so kind to me, threw me a going away party. Nobody in Chicago threw me a going away party when I left there, and they knew I was leaving Diane. But you know what? I digress. I'm not gonna throw no shade on y'all, but they ain't throw me no going
I
away
only
party.
said that
But they
because
did
you
in
said
North Carolina, though.
I only said that because you said you missed your family, but we made you our family, and we hope that you made us your family when you was here.
You know what? I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. You did. You did. You all embraced me.
You know what,
Um,
Elijah?
that's so crazy. You did, and I felt. I mean, but it goes back to our friends necessary. I
They
needed people. I met people
absolutely,
because,
absolutely.
yeah, I did. I needed that connection. So I think so. I mean, maybe not a lot. Doesn't have to be a lot of them, but you need at least one or two good ones. Hmm. So let's see. I did thought, nah, no, I didn't. Mm-mm. Oh, thank you.
Hmm.
All right, so let's go to our last part of the show. As usual, I'm over here screaming. Look, do not encourage him, Bria. Do not encourage him. Okay, so what is our question for today? We do have a question. We're gonna move on from a song. Next week we have a new song about friendship. Come back. Make sure you come back. Look, don't forget to bring a friend, but we'll talk about that at the end. Diane, what we have a question about what's going on really quickly, y'all. We want to know your opinion about this because I have talked about this a lot on this show, and I talk about this to anybody that's gonna listen about leaving a legacy, how I am trying to leave a legacy for my kids and my grandchildren. But I saw a post on Facebook that was like, hey, don't feel responsible for leaving your kids. This is that they are not going to appreciate it because they didn't have to earn it. So the question is, and even if you're young, you're never too young to start thinking about this because I wish that I had started thinking about the things that I think about now when I was much younger. So the question is, should we feel responsible for leaving a legacy to our children and our grandchildren?
I say yes. This is one way to build generational wealth. Um, there are some people do it through insurance. So when someone passes away, they have a big policy. They make sure that everyone have a big policy, or so when they pass away, they can use that money to invest it. Right? I'm just using it as an example. But why not help give I don't believe in I struggle, you should struggle. I don't believe in, well, I didn't have a washing machine, so I had to wash clothes my hands, so I ain't buying no wash, so you gonna wash. But I don't believe that. I believe, like, let's let's help them. Let's help the generation behind us. Let me help my kids when I leave here, that I leave something for my boys so that they could get more of a boost. But when I leave, they're gonna be old too. What happened?
I'm sorry, Diane. I was listening. Elijah talking about, of course, I ain't asked to be here. You done already brought me to this ghetto earth against my will. Haven't I suffered enough? Oh my
You know
God.
what, Elijah? Don't you type another thing tonight. Not one thing. And I love you.
Yes, 1000% child. We brought these babies here. We should lead them something with God. Okay, two say yes, we should. Give them knowledge as well, not just money. Yes,
I
Nicole, you just said
agree.
something right there. You just said something big. I think, I feel like I should, but I don't necessarily think everybody should feel the way that I feel. So
No, they
I'm
should feel the
saying
way that they should feel the
that
way that they feel. But I think that it does make a difference. Yeah. And Nicole said something important. We should educate them on being responsible, because money is it's a feeling. So it's what you put in it. And how do you feel about your money? When you have your money, do you just throw it away, meaning just buying anything and it's just out there? Are you putting it out? Are you using it wisely when you're spending it? Do you see your money? You know, you shouldn't chase money. You should let money chase you. But I truly, truly feel that we should leave something for our children, especially colored, especially people of color. I really
so
do.
some people are talking about other things that you can leave your kids, like knowledge, and then Karen saying it should be life, the life you live, respectful, caring, loving, sharing person, shown a strong, happy, caring person. And then Bria said, money buys freedom. People should educate their children on financial literacy.
I
Yes.
agree.
So the knowledge, not only leaving the money, but what do you do with it? Not squandering,
Absolutely.
throwing it away. It's like that's I try to lead by example when it comes to my kids. I try to not always like tell them, but show them like what you can do and what you can be, and by doing these things so that they know, hey, no, my mom's saying like you need to have some money. Say, she did this, she invested in that, so that they know that, like, so that they're smart about this thing. Because what can happen is that I've left this money to them and they just gonna go spend it and they're not gonna leave
Absolutely.
anything for the next generation. We want this to go. It should be a generational thing. That's what I'm trying to start a generational thing
Generational
here.
wealth.
Start with
Absolutely.
generational wealth. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm gonna take that word out. I'm not trying. I am going to start a generational, I am going to be doing that for my family. But I go back to the question. I don't feel that other people should feel like I feel. I feel like that. I don't feel like everybody should feel like that. But I do
Absolutely.
think that in order for us to get anywhere in our communities, we have to, Black people, and I'm talking about we have to start thinking differently, because other people leave things for their kids, and that's how they get wealth, because
That's
somebody left it to them.
that's the point.
Yes, somebody gave them
Absolutely.
the money. So we have to
That's the
start thinking
point.
about that.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like you should leave the knowledge, the love, and the care and all of that. But you know what? They should not have to worry. See, to me, I feel like I want to leave them. When I leave here, I want them to be here better. When I leave, I want them to be better off than I was, and then like you said, with your children, being an example for them so they don't have to. I don't think it's necessary to struggle if we're educating our children and we're leaving them. Give them a head start. You're doggone right. Leave them something. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna just leave them something. Even if you don't have nothing now, get a big policy.
This
Listen,
this is my favorite comment on that. It's like money buys freedom.
yes,
To educate their children. Money buys free. I mean, we want our free from poverty, free from the word, free from the things that we have to worry about. I mean, we have to start thinking differently. I was just reading something in there about Ben Affleck and Jennifer and his wife buying a new house. They paid cash for it, but then took a mortgage out for it because they're doing something with taxes. Like, they're smart what they're trying to do with their money. And we have to start doing things like that, or we are always going to be left behind.
and the sad thing is, being here in the South now, I was born and raised in New York, but being here in the South now, there's so much land that was left. I'm talking about people of color. They passed away and their kids got it, but the kids moved up north. They moved, they ain't in the South. They don't want to come back no more. I got nothing to do with the South. But then they selling their land for pennies. It might sound like a lot when you get it, the whatever monies they get, but they are making millions and millions of dollars off this land. They're not making no more land. Land is money. You could do so much with land. Just so much. And we're not thinking like that. Some of us are already ahead and we don't even realize it because we're not thinking, we're not educated. That's the
Yeah,
bottom line. We're not educated of the wealth that we already have. It's not always money in your hand. It's not always that. It's the resources that you have. And like I said, in something that's tangible, like land.
yeah.
Land, yes.
All right. So let's because we want to make sure we don't go over our time. You can't take it with. Let's see. You
Absolutely.
can't take it with you. Money, knowledge, wisdom, share it. Yeah, you can't take it with you. So
Absolutely.
what else are you gonna do it? All right, we have to wrap it up. Remember, if somebody brought you here, I don't know if you were invited, let us know because we are taking tally. So far, Mo bought a friend last week. She is in the lead up for winning that $35 that Diane has. And we are also going to maybe do another song next week and name that song. We'll see what I do. But anyway, Diane, we're going to get out of here. Y'all come back here next week. Bring a friend. We enjoyed you. We'll see you next week on Ladies and Lyrics. Good night, everybody.
I couldn't tell you how old your daughter was. Couldn't tell you how old your son is. I got my own junior on the